Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are
Such a
experiencing
dummy
these
back then.
memories as Kellogg.
What did I know
This may
about how the
prove
world
disorienting
worked?
at first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Sit down.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even if... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest.
All computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just... The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me.
I found another
I
intact
made sure
memory.
they knew it.
Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Wasn't my
This appears
idea
to be
to
a
settle
very
down
recent
with the
memory.
kid in the middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. It's okay. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No. He must have gone there. Look, we don't...
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. A sealed environment...
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Heads up.
Just let me know.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Look alive.
Shoot. Probably have something you can use.
Look alive.
Where to?
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace.
Forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing?
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of
the other day.
Huh, he wishes.
All right. We're getting off
the load
track.
you're carrying.
What was I saying?
Better sell some
that's
to
right.
Daisy before
What
someone
matters?
swipes it.
We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that hardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone
Hey,
starts
give
acting
me a minute.
funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do.
How are you?
When family
I'm Piper
starts
Wright,
pushing you
public
away
occurrences.
for no reason.
So who's
We all
really
know
in
who
charge of
behind
the
that
neighborhood?
shit.
Who runs the
Only way to
seedy
stop it
sanctuary?
is to
You're looking at him.
They
But I'll
can't
sell you a
control
stake in
us
it.
if we're
100
not
caps.
afraid.
Wait, no,
Now,
50.
Who's
10?
scared of the
Yeah,
Institute?
thanks.
Us.
But I
And
think I'll
which
pass.
town in the Commonwealth should
Don't
the
have no
Institute not
handouts.
fuck? With.
Point the way. Looking for something specific?
Hey,
Where to?
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead.
Right.
Don't you lie to me.
He's dead, whether you believe me or not.
There's no question. Kellogg was Ruth. I knew they'd send you. And so you... Then what do you want?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No. Why are you even...
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly... What reason could you possibly...
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First thing...
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. It's commonly dematerial... The relay. That means...
Right.
No.
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. Coursers are Institute's operations... They're very...
Let's go. Just point me...
Well, every courser, it's embedded in. Now I don't... You're going to have to...
Okay.
Right. The primary... Now, when you get to the... Follow this... Not gonna lie.
Excuse me.
You find a courser, don't underestimate it. The chip's no good if you're dead.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Hello?
Gonna be your
Gonna
last
be a
mistake.
good time to die!
Sensor reading detected.
Wounded!
Guess we showed them. Damn. You testing gravity or something?
Get some, motherfucker!
Come on. Make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. Fall back to the original position. Here's the elevator.
Got it. Security's too tight.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
seen the, well, there's this article in the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. You know, I'm not saying it's correct at all.
Huh?
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, as to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's
the glowing sea,
you know,
Virgil.
Safe and all, everybody. Kind of.
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute, but I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser?
Something to think
Oh
about.
my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Thanks, Doctor. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase, some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
You need something to take the edge off?
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common. the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom Trail. Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Broken.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the red path at markers on the trail. Our place at many famous.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case.
You mind it?
About a lot of things.
What? Who's there?
Easy now. Stop right there.
Maybe everyone else already knows. The, Brotherhood continues to do stuff. Commonwealth. Attacking Fort Strong. The fort was...
Good chance!
That's fun. Brotherhood instead of, you know, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding. Didn't really mean it. And if Brotherhood is listening, I'm sure you're very nice. Here's some Betty Hutton, if you were waiting to hear it. I mean, whether you were or not, you did hear it.
Get up, motherfucker!